Hey, what's up, you guys?
I'm Becky.
And I'm Jam. And welcome back to the Bean Girls Podcast.
Girl, another week, another slay.
Another day, another dollar.
How was your week been?
It was good. And I'm tutoring right now, so we switched over to 8th grade, and it's been really good. Like, they're older than the 6th graders, so it's a little different.
8th grade's crazy.
8th grade's crazy, and they're going through a lot. Like, you're 14 in 8th grade.
I've never worked with an 8th grade class.
Oh my gosh, it's rough.
7th grade is like the highest I've been.
It's rough, but it's so like understandable, and I feel so much like love for them because I'm like, I remember that.
8th grade was yesterday.
8th grade was yesterday, and it was 20 years ago. No, I'm kidding. Like 15. Let me not.
No, actually, like, how many years ago has it been? Like, at least 12, right?
Yeah, at least.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's insane. But how was your week?
My week has been good. Since I've seen you last Tuesday, we went to the club. There's just something about going to the club in Boston. Like, when it hits, it hits.
But rarely does
Rarely does it
Rarely does it ever hit.
Rarely does it ever hit.
It's really like, and also no one dances. And like, once you've been to clubs other places, it's hard to like come back in club here because it's just like, is it worth it? And like, you gotta pay.
Girl,
and no.
Do it be worth the money?
Do it be worth the money?
When I go to other cities, I'll gladly give you my $25. I'll gladly give you my $35.
And it's gonna be packed.
It's gonna be a good time.
The bottles are gonna be good, and people are gonna be dancing, and the music's gonna be good.
When I'm in Boston, I have to ask 102 questions, like who's the DJ, what's the RSVP, what's the section looking like? Because you have to get a section. If you don't get a section, you might as well just stay home.
You might as. Please don't make me jump.
Let me tell you about something that happened when I was at the club this weekend.
What?
So we went to the club this weekend. We went to Memoir. So Memoir is a club inside of Encore, the casino. So we went to the club. I don't remember why we went. Everybody's, Coco the party.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about this Coco party. I've seen it happen. I've seen it in different cities. It's a lit party. You're going to get the bang for your buck. Last minute, I'm like, fuck it. Let's go to the party.
Period.
My cousin's already going. Everybody's posting about it. I said, fuck it. I pay my 35 plus tax.
35?
35 plus tax.
And
that's not even, the party was cute. It was fun.
Okay.
We got there. At first, we're just kind of trying to do our findings and trying to figure out where we're going to settle.
As one does.
We settled somewhere. We asked permission to settle in this one place. Keep in mind, we weren't going to get a section. We were teetering the lines, thinking about it. We read the package, $100 to secure the section, plus an additional $400 spend. It didn't seem worth it in our eyes. Yeah. Can we probably find someone that's going to get us in their section? Probably.
Most likely.
So we took our chances. Finally, our good friend, Ben Joseph, allows us in his section. We're chilling, we're vibing, we're having a good time. We're not even looking to drink, we're already there. We're just having somewhere to sit, somewhere to lounge, be cute, whatever. There's an empty section next to Ben's section. So we're all in Ben's sections for the most part. There's probably 3 people in this empty section. We're all vibing, we're dancing. One of my friends, she's with her man who's in this empty section, and they're just sitting down because my friend, she's ready to go.
Okay.
So she just, she came home for the weekend. She's just trying to, thug it out. It's Thanksgiving weekend. We're all just trying to, vibe out, but she's tired. She's ready to go. So finally, we're just chilling, having a good time, whatever. These girls come. Excuse me, get out of our section. This is our section, babe.
The snaps?
And the movement. Excuse me, get out of our section, This is our section, excuse me. I cocked my neck back.
As one would. I couldn't believe that.
Because who the fuck are you and who are you talking to? Period.
My jaw. Close it out.
Same thing. I said, excuse me. She goes, this is our section. Excuse me, y'all gotta go. This is our section. Granted, I'm not in the section. My friend's in the section with her man. She's already ready to go. She don't want to be here. You're being a bitch for no reason. What's up? Because there's only one reason you're speaking to me this way.
Yeah.
So I calmly say, not calmly, but as calmly as I can.
As calmly as you could.
I don't know who you're talking to. You don't have to be a bitch about it. The bitch I don't talk to people like that. So I was just, playing my cards. Let's see what it wasn't good, So same thing. Excuse me, y'all gotta go. my friend's just like, all right, like, Becky, I'm going home. Like, this is enough.
Yeah.
That was her wit's end. And that was kind of where it started and ended. But it got me thinking.
Yeah.
There's been plenty of times where me and my friends have gone out, we've gotten sections, bitches come in our sections, sometimes niggas dare to try and come in our sections.
Yeah.
Is there ever a time where that energy is warranted?
No.
And if and so, given that energy, like, what are the next steps? Because to me, those are really like,
those are fighting words. Those are trying words. But we have to remember that
Mama,
we're civilians.
I was like, this is why I can't have a pistol in
Literally,
my purse.
like, and that's why I don't.
This is not, like, this is not safe for anybody. Like,
No.
what is happening? And why, and who are you, and why are you speaking to us like that? Ma'am, are you okay?
No, she
Is
wasn't
this,
okay.
is this the, like, what's like, huh?
And I also even think the whole like section culture, like one, there's nowhere to even dance in the clubs no more because everywhere is turned into a makeshift section. And just like it has people losing their mind. Like the club kind of has some like sort of hierarchy, you know, when you go, like if you get a section, if you don't, if you're buying bottles, if you don't, it's just like, this is too much. I want to have fun. Like, and I don't want to be around drunk, angry bitches being mad and being annoying. Like, you know.
It was something like
It was
I've
jarring.
never seen before.
Also, bitches just don't know how to talk to people.
But also, like, I would assume that you would want to fight
Yeah.
after that. I would only speak to that someone like that if I knew that I was ready to fight.
That's the problem. That's how they talk.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
did you just finish an episode of Jocelyn's? Like, what's going
She
on,
just
bitch? Like, this
left
is not
her house for
what
watching baddies.
And I was just like, wow, like, even my friend was like, oh my God, like, Becky, it's okay, it's okay. Because, you know, like, I feel like I am, like, one of the nicer ones out of all my friends and my family.
Yeah.
When it comes to, like, being really, like, aggressive, like, I carry myself a certain way, and I also don't like getting into it with people. But I also feel like, who are you?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I'm just like, is there an underlying, who are you and
Who
what's
are you?
happening? And I was just, that was like really jarring, and
Yeah.
that was really crazy to me. And that also reminded me, like, why I don't like going out in Boston too, like, and that's why I have a lot of anxiety going out and stuff, because I
Yeah.
never know, like, who knows me and who has beef and what's going on, like, bitches just be starting
hard.
too.
It's hard.
And it's like, how do you react to that in a civilized manner as a civilian?
And you have to remember, we are civilians,
Like-
and that's all you can do. But also, there's only so many times you can be tried. And I also just think, like, club culture has so many rules, like we were talking about. And this is one of the things I wanted to bring up to you. So, you know how when you go out with your girls, there's certain rules. You got girl code. There's certain rules you follow, like, you know, you stay together. You don't let people go to the bathroom alone and things like that. How do you kind of balance between, and I'll say how I feel and then I'll pass it over to you. Like, how do you kind of balance between letting people have their fun, like walk off and talk to people, or like if your friend goes to the club and she wants to like leave with a guy, is that like acceptable? Is it not okay? If she wants to stay and you're ready to go, like, do we have to leave together? And for me, I feel like when I was younger, it was way more pressing to me. It was like if we go together, we're leaving together. Like, I don't care. I don't care if you know this man. I don't care if you say you've been dating this man for 6 months. Like, I never seen him. If I never seen him before we got to the club, you're never leaving with that man. And that's all I have to say. But now as we're older, I do recognize, like, people do have autonomy. You know what I mean? And you can't force people to do things. Or another situation, when you go out with somebody and they start getting belligerently drunk. And, like, say they're tweaking out on you, they're getting aggressive on you, they're talking to you crazy, and, like, you know they're drunk, but, like, how much can you take before it's just, like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't anymore.
Yeah.
I can't. And I've seen so many story times where they be blaming the friends, like, you'll never leave your friend and blah. And not to say I would leave somebody, but, like, I'm a grown-ass woman. You're not about to be tweaking out on me and acting crazy and acting belligerent. There's only so much that I can do before, like, you have to be responsible for yourself.
Yeah. And I feel like for me personally, like, that was really more like a college thing. Like, thank God all of my friends or most of my friends outgrew that. And a lot of the people that I feel like didn't probably outgrow that, we're no longer friends, whether that's the, like, type of reason or something else happened. Like, I don't deal with those type of people. I'm sorry, and if that makes me the bad guy, then I'll be it. Like,
No.
I'm not. You're
It's a
getting
liability.
drunk as fuck. You're going home with God knows who. We're out together. People are perceiving that we do these things together.
That we be going
can't.
home when God
It's not for me. But I wish those people well, and I will tolerate it for as long as I can. But everybody, I feel like, like I said, like that was really like a college thing, and you outlearn, or you would hope people outlearn and outgrow those things like through college or after college or those collegiate years. So I'm just like, if that happened today with like a really close friend, and I'd say that probably happened like 2 years ago with a really close friend of mine. And we really just had to talk it out.
Yeah.
Because if you're acting
And
like
that's
that.
real. And I hope that you can talk it out. Like,
And-
that's the end goal, is that you can get to a point where you can talk it out.
Yeah, and we did talk it out. And,
So did you leave her?
no,
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
But
And I know, even though I
Yeah.
say I would leave a bitch, like, I know I probably wouldn't, but, like, I would want to.
you would really want to.
I would want to, because...
And they're everything but a child of God. But whatever you have to say to get through that, you can't leave them per se, but you can get yourself out of those situations
Yes.
by preventing them from happening.
Okay.
Like, because, babe, we're not
Fool
going
Fool
out.
me once. Fool me once.
That's crazy.
I feel like, in speaking of outgrowing friendships, I was just talking to my other friend, and when we came here, they asked us, like, how long have we been friends?
Oh, yeah.
And we've been friends for a while, but, like, even thinking in terms of, like, childhood friends, how do you feel like when you've been friends with someone for a long time, do you kind of grow with them? And if you don't grow with them, like, how does it affect the friendship?
Yeah. Oh my God. I've had all types of scenarios
Yeah.
with my friendships. Like literally everything that you can think of. With my platonic friendships, with like more like romantic relationships, like I think it's just like at the end of the day, like I could go through all these lists and all these tips and all these tricks, but it's just like giving people grace and space to grow, because we all grow at our different rates. Like for me, like I'm a visual learner. I see people go through shit and I'm like, okay, I'm picking down those signs and I'm not going through
Got
that. Like I seen you go through that, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But other people feel like they need to experience things to really learn from it. And you just have to be accepting and willing of that. Like definitely when I was like, I've discarded so many friendships, but I know one person that discarded my friendship, and she's the only person that's ever been like, all right, Becky, I'm done being friends with you. Like, you're
Yeah.
acting crazy. And it really takes that one person to be like, all right,
It's a
like,
wake-up call.
I'm tweaking. Like, and I know
Yeah.
I've been that person for a lot of people.
When was this that she did that?
This was probably like 2021.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, you have to tell me that. You have to tell me who off
I can
camera.
even tell a little bit lore.
A little
But
key.
long story short, it was a trio.
Yeah.
It was just us two at first, but then she started being friends with another girl. Also, I think of like back then, I thought 21 was so grown.
Yeah.
I thought it was so grown. I knew it all, bitch. You're not telling me nothing. And
Yeah.
that was my stance for a long time.
Yeah.
Even up until like 2 years ago, I was just like, bitch, you're not telling me nothing. I wasn't like willing to hear any outside opinions. I wasn't open to criticism, nothing like that. But up until like 2 years ago, and she was like, I think this particular situation was a little bit, niche, but in the grand scheme of things, she was just telling me like, all right, Becky, like the way you talk to people, like it's crazy. Even now, sometimes I'm just like, I talk to people crazy, but that's just like, and
The
God's
first
still
step
working on me, but
Is, recognizing there's a problem.
God is still working on me,
Okay.
child. But she's like, but you talk to people crazy, and you can't just talk to people crazy because you're mad. And that was her boundary, and I kept crossing it, and and I'm like, I almost said it again, but I was just like, girl, get out of my face.
Yeah.
So eventually she's like, girl, bye.
Yeah.
And even like 2 years later, probably like, 2 years ago, 2 years later, we had seen each other one night and she gave me her phone number and like, we chatted a bit and then like we talked about it and it was clear to me, this feels a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Like this friendship is irreparable.
Yeah.
So we kind of just went our separate ways, but I was like, root for her. But at the end of the day, it takes that for sometimes for people to really grow.
And the way you speak about it now, I can tell you've reflected on it. You speak about it and like you took your accountability, you understand where you went wrong, and you seems like you've been in that place too on the other end where like someone's crossing your boundaries and you have to stop. So, I think you did your big one and you learned it is what it is.
That's all we can do.
I feel like for me, I have like one friend that comes to mind in particular when I think of like growing in friendships. And we literally had to sit each other down at a point in time and say, the things that you're saying that I do are things that were reflective of an old version of me. And because you're holding on to that old version of me from when we were 14 or 15 or 16 because we knew each other so long, you're not seeing me for who I am right now. You're not seeing how I've grown and how I've evolved throughout the time because you're holding on to a version of me that you once knew. Yeah. And for this friendship to work, we have to grow with each other. And like, that's the blessing of like people knowing you a long time is that they know all sides of you. But sometimes when you start to change, it's hard for them to change with you because they're used to a certain version of you. So we had to have that conversation with each other. Like, see me for who I am now. Like, we've grown, we've matured. There's things that we used to do that we don't. So like, let's treat each other like that. And it went over well. Like, and we were able to kind of give each other a new breath of air. You know what I mean? Like, see each other in a new light. Not like differently, but like give more grace because like, yeah, actually you have changed. You actually have worked on like showing up on time or being more respectful of my boundaries and my feelings. Like, and I know maybe you didn't in the past, but this is you right now.
Yeah. And also, like, when you forgive people, like, you have to kind of let go of that old shit.
And that's hard.
And it's hard.
It's really hard.
It's imperative.
Yeah.
Like, if you decide to forgive, all that old stuff, all those things that you were arguing about, all those past disagreements, like, it's a clean slate. Mm-hmm. Don't tell me about no shit that I did in 2014. Like, I don't care, and I'm not hearing it because.
And most people think they can get over it, but they really can't.
And they can't.
It reminds me of like cheating. Like most people I'm not saying I personally don't think I could recover from a cheater. Yeah. But I think some people can. Some people are more forgiving, and some people move through things easier. Yeah. And also, not everybody views like infidelity and cheating as the worst thing in the world. Yeah. Like for some people, it's low on their list. You know what I mean? Not me.
I was gonna say it's pretty high
not
on my
me.
list.
It's not. It's pretty high on my list.
Which cameras can we really reiterate that to? Like, it's higher on all the lists. Like,
but for some people, it's lower on their list. But I think people don't understand. Like, they think they can get past it, and then most people who think they can get past it, and then it's festering in you. And like, they do one wrong thing, and you're snapping on them, and you're angry, and you're mad, and you're walking around angry all the time, and you really can't get over it. Like, to forgive people is a conscious decision, and like, if you really don't feel it, you're not gonna really be able to forgive.
Yeah, and I feel that way about like one of my longtime friends too. Like, when we were younger, we used to just get into it, and he's a guy, so like we used to just get into it. Like, I'm talking about like fights. Like, we grew up together, and you know, like how now in this like new age, like men putting their hands on women, like that's really taken seriously. That wasn't really like we used to actually fight when we were younger. Oh, and it's just like him like working through those traumas and stuff, things that he's saw in his household and stuff, like, and really like me going through what I went through in my past relationship and just like us being friends, like it really took a toll on me on that time. And just like even working through that like outside of therapy and like trying to feel like look at him like how I do now, but like how I did like when we were kids, like with like love and admiration and just like, oh my God, this is my dog, like, you know, you're gonna be my bridesman. But it's just like some friendships, like how do you like what are your friendship boundaries? Like when do you realize like, okay, this bitch done, is done. You know, like, and how do you like decide to like cut off a long-term friend? Like what is long-term for you?
Long-term is like 5+ years, I feel
like 5+ is fair.
5+ is long-term for me. And I feel like my friendship non-negotiables, well, first one that came to my head, and I'll tell this story a little later, but if you try to talk to my man, that's friendship non-negotiables. And This is later tea for the
I
podcast.
want you to tell the story so
Oh, let's just say this girl asked could she come and get me and my man's bed. Wow, on his birthday. Woo, Lord,
After
that
the
story
birthday party.
gives me PTSD, but that's for a later day.
I have goosebumps.
I feel like also, I have goosebumps thinking about it. I have the text messages with everything. Like, that is a juicy story whenever you guys can get
wait
it.
to unravel that story.
I also feel like, though, like, I'm sorry, this is so bad. This is like, people are going to think I'm a bitch, but if you're constantly late, I cannot be your friend. I'm so punctual. I cannot be your friend if you're late like 24/7.
I have something in my drafts from today about punctuality.
Like, if you're late 24/7, because it just starts to feel like you don't respect me or my time. And also without communication, like,
Yeah.
I cannot do the constant lateness. And I know for some people that's how they are, but those people are not for me.
Yeah.
No.
I 100% agree. Like, punctuality.
Punctuality.
And for now, like, I used to be so bad too.
Yeah.
Like, probably like a year ago, I just really started just like showing up on time and just
Yeah.
like being there when I said I was gonna be there. And I realized how late everybody is, and it just makes me so
It
angry.
makes me
I'm so
so
impatient
sick.
too. I'm like, I cannot believe I'm waiting here for all these people. I'm waiting here for this person. I call
Like,
my friend.
it makes me start like blowing steam out of my head.
My friend Mo, I am calling you out by name. He is chronically late.
Oh my God, he's awful.
I go to pick him up. I'll text him I'm outside when I'm like 10 minutes away. He's still late. Like, I don't understand that level of just like carelessness.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
And that's what it starts to feel
It's
like.
carelessness.
It starts to feel very careless. What about you? Do you have any?
Friendship non-negotiables.
Yeah.
Telling like
What, birthdays?
my lore. Birthdays?
Is that a non-negotiable? Like,
Birthdays.
yeah, you know,
Like,
this,
can you show up to the birthday?
yeah, like, if your friend never celebrates your birthday with, yeah, your
With me.
your birthday with you, yes,
Yes. I mean, I would just think we're not friends.
you would think you're not
'Cause
friends.
someone like me, I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends.
Yeah, you know a lot of people.
I have a lot of mutuals.
A lot of mutuals.
Associates. No, I have a lot of like friends that I see like only on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really have that problem. I try to show up to everybody's everything. You're having a Friendsgiving, you're having a birthday, you're having a game night. I'm going to everybody's everything because, babe, you're coming to my birthday come July 21st.
And you better be there.
You're coming to my birthday. If you don't come to my friends know that's not an option.
Yeah.
It'll be like the first time I saw you since my last birthday. Like,
And if anything, you better be at that birthday.
you have to be at that birthday.
You
like,
must
come on, you have to
be
be
at
at that
that
birthday. But speaking of birthdays,
Yeah.
I think I'm done with the birthday party.
You done with the birthday parties?
Like, what do you like?
I'm
what do you,
sorry, I live for your birthday parties. Like, you can't. It's not just for you anymore. I'm sorry.
I think it's not just for
It's
me
bigger
anymore.
than you. It's bigger than you, and you
But
have to
I also
accept
think we need to scale it down.
it.
Like, we need to scale it down. Like 20 people.
Yeah.
I think people coming in and out is like my, because I don't know how many people there are ever. But I just want 20 good, consistent people. 4 hours. Let's sit by a pool. Like, it's July. But what are your birthday plans? Big 26. Like,
I
ooh.
know. I've been traveling out the country recently, so I always make it a point to travel for my birthday. So I'm thinking, like, low-key, I want to do, like, a Euro type of thing. Like, I want to do something different. Like, I don't want to go to, like, I want to do something different because I just did Japan, so
Yeah.
I'm feeling different,
I'm
you
still
know?
in all your birthday trips. Like, every year after you go somewhere, I'm like, I'm going there.
And please do. Like,
No,
that's what I live for.
I'm planning my Japan trip
Please
come
go to
January.
Japan.
Like I'm just waiting for you to drop the next location.
Please.
Like, where can we go?
All right, I'm thinking Prague. I heard Prague is really good.
Prague?
Yes,
I
like
can't even point out
that's
Prague in the map.
different. Like, I want to do Prague,
Okay,
but
Nikki.
also I want to do Thailand. I
were
was
saying that.
thinking maybe Amsterdam, like if I'm doing my type vibe. I was also thinking I want to do Bali, but I'm so scared. Like, and I know obviously it's not a given if you get Bali belly, but like I don't want to get sick on vacation. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not, like, that terrifies me. So like I don't want to go nowhere where people are known for getting sick.
I know.
But also people were saying like St. Vincent, St. Martin is so fun. So I'm like, I don't know. There's so many options, but I need to figure it out now because my birthday is like 5 months away.
I know. It's like once you pass that 6 month mark, it's like, fuck, what am I
Ugh.
doing for my birthday?
Like, And it comes so fast.
It comes so fast. And that's what I'm like scared about. Like 26.
26.
Like who sent us? Like where? Like I'm scared.
Speaking, if you could go back and tell, and not even, it doesn't even just have to be yourself. If you could like give advice to like a 21-year-old, what would you say? If you could say one thing.
Keep your head in them fucking books.
Okay?
Like keep your head in them books is the only advice I tell the kids, the babies. Keep your head in them books, especially in today's society where only God knows how these kids are going to pay for college. Only God knows. I've been telling all my kids at work, keep your head in them books. Like you need like
We're in a literacy crisis.
we are in a literacy crisis.
We are.
And not only are we in a literacy crisis,
Like,
nobody cares.
Nobody
They're
cares.
passing you on, they're passing you on, they're passing you on.
Rebecca, my 8th grade students, and like I mean this in the most like earnest and empathetic way possible, my 8th grade students cannot multiply. Like so seriously. Like I'm teaching them foundational skills like multiplication and long division in 8th grade. And it's not even their fault, like COVID and like you said, they're just passing them through. But like these children are gonna be the cashiers giving us back our money, and they can barely multiply and add and subtract and divide. Like it's terrifying. These are going to be the customer service people. These are going to be the next people taking over the industry. Like I'm worried for them. And it's already hard enough now.
I realize like everyone's just relying on like the internet and AI to like replace
We're losing
learning.
the plot. Yeah.
And it's like, okay, these kids are not we're not gonna need these kids at the local Stop and Shop, okay? We're gonna have Betty the robot behind the freaking cashiers. Like we're not gonna
And
need
especially if they
these
can't
kids.
multiply.
We're not gonna need them for nothing. Like
Yeah.
pass them on, okay? The next couple years, let them use ChatGPT and let them use all these other learning foundations. even a Google, like you cannot escape it anymore. Like this is what's happening. Like pass them on if you got to pass them on.
So my next question is, if you cannot escape AI, do you think we should let the kids use it?
There needs to be AI learning courses. Like we need to.
And I
like,
actually agree with that. I'm joking, but I'm actually serious.
that learning, because we're not doing normal ABCs no more.
Yeah.
We need to like how they shifted learning a little bit, like for us when we were doing computer classes and we were doing stuff like that, learning
And
how to
coding.
type and like stuff like that. They're gonna have to shift all of that. Like we're not doing woodshop no more. We have to figure out how to.
We're doing media literacy. We're doing how to detect if this picture's AI.
Exactly. We're gonna
how to
that's
use
what they're gonna have
ChatGPT.
to do, and that's the only way the kids might be all right.
Yeah.
You know, their learning is never gonna be the same. Being an educator, like these jobs that we have, like they're not gonna be needed in the next 10, 15, 20 years. Like they're not gonna be like tutoring jobs or like teacher jobs.
Yeah.
They're gonna be. I'm not predicting the future. I'm just saying, like, this is what needs to happen in order to, babes, politics is not, it's not my league. It's not my forefront. But even politically, like, our government is going to have to find ways to, like, and that's why they're disbanding education and, like, even, like, healthcare. Like, we're finding different ways to, you know, do America.
Yeah.
And it's like that the kids are not fucked. Like these kids are actually really smart.
And they're so
in
smart.
different ways.
But they're fucked in a different way.
They're fucked in a way where
And their attention spans are so like fried.
That's what I was
because
gonna
they
say.
grew up on like a lot of short form content and like had
they're not gonna
iPads
make it through college.
since they were like 5
They're not
years
gonna make it
old.
through lectures and
Yeah,
labs.
it's gonna be hard. Like our lectures, that's gonna be hard
That's
for
not
them.
a thing.
Yeah.
Even when I was in college, chat was like really like steaming up that last year.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. Imagine if I had chat my freshman year.
Imagine.
If I had chat my freshman year.
And please stay off ChatGPT. But
Delete the app.
Delete ChatGPT.
Delete the app.
You're killing towns in
It
the
went
south
downhill
and
when
draining
I
the water.
downloaded the app. I had no idea there was an app until I knew there was an app, and it went downhill.
Oh my gosh.
My brain, I felt my brain getting fried. And I was just telling my family when we went on vacation, I'm like, guys, delete chat. Like, I'm like, once you delete chat, you're better than everyone.
Yeah.
You're on a whole different level.
You are.
Delete chat, that's your first step.
That's the first step in getting better. Like, we have to stop with the AI. But it's, I get the appeal. And like, I use it behind closed doors. Like, I would never post about it.
On Safari.
I never
like a
post about
normal
it.
person.
And I will shame you guys for using it, but behind closed doors,
Guys.
you know, I'm on my little ChatGPT vibe. But I'm not using, I try to use it for like things I deem serious.
What is something you deem serious?
Like, what was I thinking?
What's your level of seriousness?
Like, I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to think of the last thing
You
that I
ever
used.
go to Google something and you're like, I'm gonna ask chat. Like, you ever try to put in the work?
But
and then
Google's
you, like,
AI too.
Yeah, but Google's a different type of AI. They're like, I think
Yeah,
that they're
like, it's
referring
not
to
as-
this. Like, tell me the real deal. I don't want to read through this
Yes.
mumbo jumbo. I don't even want to read through the AI summary. Tell me the straight up
Rebecca,
AI.
I am dead. Give me your phone right now so I can make sure ChatGPT is not on it because you are scaring me.
You know what? Actually, there's something I can't pot about.
And we were just talking about the literacy crisis.
There's something I can't talk about yet because it's still in development.
Yeah.
But I was just texting my sister. I was on FaceTime with my sister yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was sending her all this lore, and I'm like, ChatGPT this for me right now because I was going through it.
Mm.
And if you know someone that pays that $19.99,
My friend does. She
send
does.
them your
She
ChatGPT
does.
lore, and they'll
She
get
does.
straight down to
She
the
definitely
bottom
pays
for
it.
you.
And she told me there's like another one called like Sora. And she's like, I have 5 free
Wait,
like
I know that one, the one that makes the videos.
yeah, she's like, I
see
have
those
5 free
TikTok videos.
codes, and she sent me one, and I was like, I don't know if it's ethical for me to do this.
I'm a little bit scared.
No, we should be scared, but also like,
It freaks me
I was
out.
thinking, you know how people was making the AI channels, like the AI singers and stuff. I was like, well, if you can't beat them, let me go make a new TikTok right now. Like, make an AI version of myself, turn her into a singer, turn her into. They have AI social medias. Get ready with me,
No,
like
yeah.
everything. Like,
It's scary.
like it's scary, but you know,
And it's like, there's a market for it.
yeah,
People like that
there's a
shit.
market for it. You know that I Run song.
I just found out that was AI. I had to
Yes.
Google I run AI.
Yes, that was the
Fist
controversy.
emoji.
And the
I
song
was like, this is AI?
yeah, yeah.
And every time I hear it, like a chill goes down my spine. Because I'm like,
And I like the song.
I like this.
And that's the scary part. And eventually what happens when we start liking AI songs, where it starts to be like, just like we make exceptions for everything else. Like now, we were totally against it when it happened. It was like, no, get a real person on it. But what happens when you start
You're
to feel
like,
like,
"Ooh, this is a
well,
little
this
bit
AI
good."
song's good. You know, like I'm just going to listen to this
And
AI
that's how
song.
they get you.
And that's how it's
And
normalized.
that's how they have been getting us.
Yeah.
For at least the past like 15 years.
Like,
I've been seeing like just
that's
like
the method.
being on social media for the past 15 years.
Yeah.
I've seen it all. Like little features that they introduce that we complain about for a week or two, and then we just get
it's-
used to it.
Yes. You
And they
adapt.
introduce a new one.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna get the fuck off the app, we're
Then-
gonna do what the fuck we want.
And you're not getting off the app.
And you're not getting off the app. Babe.
So we're going to do what we want.
And that's just what it is. Do what the fuck you want, because they gonna be with it or they're not gonna be with it. And 9 times out of 10, they gonna be with it.
But I do think, like, while that is true, I do think there are small ways that we can, like, reclaim our power. You know what I mean?
Of course, but it's never gonna be anything in the grand scheme of things.
I hope
But we do
I hope
little
it is.
things to make us
things.
feel good.
Yeah.
And to make us feel human. Like,
And then I hope that matters in the
even,
grand
of
scheme.
course it matters, but not to them, and not online on this platform.
It'll never matter to them.
Not on the platform. Like we even like being
will
on
never matter to
Instagram,
them.
like even humanizing ourselves a little bit, like posting up no makeup, posting up in the gym. Like that's not what it's for. But you know, we take advantage of our circumstances. But in the grand scheme of things, we're still on the app. We're still,
We're still
generating
consumers.
views, and it's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things on like that platform. But like to us, we've just adapted. Like, this is our way of life. This is how we communicate. This is how we cope.
And a good example of this is like how people I was just talking to Simpson about this, about how people call Twitter X now. And like now it's a normal thing. Like if you say X, people know what you're talking about. And I still call it Twitter because in my head it's still Twitter, and I'm like holding on to my little power that I have over him. But it's like people refer to it as X, and like the new generation, they call it X because for them, for a lot of people growing up, like it's gonna be X.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna know.
I think about that all the time. Like, that's such a good example.
And we just adapted to it. Like, we tried to hold out at first.
Even jokingly. Like, people started saying X jokingly. But then it stuck. Like, it's X.
It's always a joke
until that X.
Until it's not.
Speaking of.
Like.
Quarter zip.
Yeah. Quarter zip movement.
Can we talk quarter zip movement? And can you tell me
like,
what
do you
know?
Do you want it politically, or do you want it like?
I need it in all forms, because this is what I know, and you tell me what you know.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I feel like you may know a little bit more.
Tell me.
Quarter zip movement, Jason.
Okay.
The Ghanaian boy. He started the quarter zip movement. I think I saw his first initial video when it happened. Matcha, quarter zip. We now wearing the Nike tags.
I seen that.
And I'm like, okay, cute, like tea.
I
personally love matcha, and I love a man in a quarter zip.
I love a good quarter zip.
It is, my type of thing. Like, yes, Jason, clock your T's. Then I'm seeing, the quarter zip. Like, it's catching, everybody's quarter zipping. I'm like, okay, cute. Like, matcha has been, going viral over the past year. Like, I love matcha. Then I see the two Nigerian twins, who I didn't, think in my head at the time were not Jason.
Yeah.
I saw them also going viral for the matcha and the quarter zip. And I'm thinking it's the same people, like the same group of people, like they all, like Jason, he's collabing with different people. I'm thinking they all together. These people are friends. And then I see that the Nigerians were copying, I don't know, Peter and Josh were copying Jason. And whatever.
Girl, you know more about this than me. Like, you're educating me right now. You're giving me the rundown. Like, oh my gosh.
So they were copying Jason, and then that's all I knew to be, like, something. I don't know. I don't know what happened with them too. Politically, my first video, I followed this girl. I don't know her name. I'm so sorry. She was talking about, okay, this shit's all, like, fun and games.
Yeah.
But, and I hate to say it, but it's, white people get on a trend and they make it dark and nasty and twisted and strange. Like, and that's exactly what was happening in real time.
Yeah.
I saw her make that video. And I'm like, damn, like when you see something like that's like really like shits and gigs, and then someone puts it in a different perspective, you're like, damn, like this. And I saw all the comments, it's not that deep. I'm like, oh my God. Like,
yeah. They will, it's not that deep you to death when you care about anything. Like when you care about anything, it's not that deep you to death.
So please tell me what you know. What are your takes? Let's see.
I wish we could have fun on social media, and I wish that like we didn't live in a world where like we don't live in a vacuum, we don't live in a bubble. So like everything we do has meaning and it has intention, even if that meaning and intention goes beyond the original idea or the original product. And while it started as a cute, like fun thing, and I do think we can enjoy like, and I don't mind the idea of people like sometimes dressing up a little more. Like I don't mind that. And putting on a cute quarter zip, it's a style that we don't see too often outside of like professional spaces or like business casual spaces. And like I would like that style to be more normalized amongst our men. And we can't act like there aren't like social and political backings to like professionalism and what's considered professional. Ditch the Nike text. Now it's like we're creating a comparison. Like the Nike texts are bad and the quarter zips are better. And they already police everything else that we do and like demonize us for our clothing, and we're not professional. So like when we're joking, sometimes those jokes do have like real meaning behind them. Because like of course you guys said ditch the Nike text.
Yeah.
Like you can uplift something without like vilifying another black thing.
There's a time and place, babe. Like, I saw quarter zips at the gym the other day, and I almost, like, had a conniption. Like, why are you wearing a fucking quarter zip
Like,
Please put the Nike tech back on. Like, please put the Nike tech back on.
Put the TikTok down.
What is happening? I was like, oh my God, this has gone too far. You know when something's just a fun little, cute little key?
No, it's never.
It's never a fun little, cute little key.
It's never a fun little, cute little key
I was
on the
so,
internet.
like, there's no
I seen a video
way.
of a girl. She was like average, like she was acting like the Twitter comments basically. Did you see this video?
No.
And she's like, okay, so she says like you post a picture of you and your friends like in the living room and you guys, or you and your friends go out to eat on like a Wednesday night. And she was reacting to as the Twitter comments, like this is what the Twitter comments will say. And just like somebody will be like, well, not everybody has the luxury of going out on a Wednesday night. Like some people have to work and they can't go out on Wednesday night. Not everybody can afford in this economy to go out, and like just saying a bunch of things. Like everybody wants to add their like 2 cents onto every single thing. And like, it's just so judgmental.
It's so annoying too.
Yeah.
It's just like everybody.
Nothing's
just
a
wants
joke. Like
a
everything's
reason
serious right
to
now.
be oppressed.
Yes,
too.
and to have a problem. Like
It's
everything's
like,
serious.
Can we all calm down? Like,
Yeah.
And that's the thing with TikTok too. Like, I know my audience.
Yeah.
I know, like, and I try not to use hashtags because I don't want it to land in the wrong audience. But sometimes the caption on screen will land it in a different, and it'll just go hit. And I'm like, oh my God, in the comments. And it's
It
like,
will be ridiculous. Like,
your TikTok.
no,
was
my TikTok, I never expected it to go that crazy.
You expected to, like, okay, maybe leave your orbit a little bit, but to, like, land on the moon and the stars?
Like
what?
I seen people I seen my face on people's videos, and it was like disturbing. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like this is too crazy. And the comments kept coming into my phone, and like I am a online comment warrior. Like I will not let you get away with anything. I won't let you get away with anything. Like every mention, every video, every comment, I'm there, babes. Like you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Like for 3 days straight, that shit consumed me. There's like 10,000 comments under the video, like between the 2 videos that I made. Like I was under every mention, every post. Like I had to literally go look at myself in the mirror and say like, you cannot do this. Like that shit was driving me crazy because like so many people were misunderstanding my point, and then like people were making videos based off of like different misunderstood point, and it's like you just want to defend yourself. Like no, this is not what I really mean. Like, and it's just like you can't defend yourself to the world.
It's so
like,
annoying.
oh.
It's like people too, like, you ever heard of like the dead internet theory? Like I try to think about that too, because the comments sometimes, like it'll be the same comment, like not the same exact like verbatim, but it's like something you already explained, and it's like you're trying to let every single person know.
You're trying to let every
you did not mean it that way, but at a certain point, it's like, all right, bitch, fuck you.
Like
it's like.
It was
so
crazy.
hard to not take things personal.
It's so
like,
hard.
This is my life.
Like, and it gave me a dose of like what it was like to be like an influencer, you know? And I was like, I can see why they be getting on here crying, like, please leave me alone. Like, and I can see why they be having mental breakdowns over it, because like thousands of comments were coming into my phone, and it's like blowing up your notifications. Like every time you open TikTok, thousands of comments. Everybody's saying something, and you see snippets of the comments, and like you want to say something to every single thing. Like it's crazy. Like I see why they be losing their mind, because like so many people having an opinion on you, it does to some degree like get to you, or like thinking something about you. Like I kind of never understood before. Like I always used to think like put the phones down, and obviously like I'm smart enough to know that it's not that simple, but I also did think like a valid solution would be put the phones down, like for the online stuff, like when you're getting bullied and berated.
It used to be,
but
because like we weren't feeling that like psychological
yes,
effect of
yes.
like without not, we didn't used to need our phones for everything.
Yeah.
We used to not even be on our phones.
Yeah.
We used to go home and log on to the computer, go to the library and log on to the computer, and figure out what was going on socials. Now, because we have our own personal devices, it's on us 24/7. We have all these apps on our phone that we're using to communicate with people 24/7.
And they're a part of our habits and lives.
Oh, my days. How could you put it down?
How could you?
I just watched the episode of Abbott Elementary. Do you watch Abbott?
No.
Please watch it.
Oh my gosh.
Now
everyone
that you're
tells me
in like the educator, you would love it.
Oh,
girl.
everyone tells me to watch it, but
Please
you know
watch
I'm
it.
not a comedy girl. I don't like.
No, but it's like not even like try hard, like, I don't know, because
I don't want to laugh. I want drama. I want salacious. I want horror. Like, I don't want to laugh. I do not watch comedies at all.
It is a little bit, like, the plot is a little bit tea.
Like, don't
But
lie
it's
to
funny.
me. 'Cause
I'm not
I don't
lying.
like those slow,
The
awkward
plot is
shows
tea.
where
The
it's like
plot is-
long
It's
scenes.
not like drama, but it's like good stuff that maybe you would expect. It's cutesy corny, but they just had an episode on like putting your phone, like locking your phone away for this competition or whatever.
Yeah.
And they ended up not being able to do it, but they probably like lasted like 2 hours, but they were the last school to do it, so they end up winning or whatever. All the schools couldn't have their phones or whatever, but whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody can put their fucking phone down.
No.
Even like when I'm making rules at like work, like, okay, please don't have your phone out. Like, how can I say that when
How
my
could
phone
you?
is in hand 24/7?
My phone is
You walk
right
past
here.
my office, like phone in hand 24/7.
I'll be like, independent work for 10 minutes. Independent work for 10 minutes, and I'm on that phone. I'm checking my messages. I'm checking my email. I'm checking my bank account. Like, I'm on that phone. I might get a couple TikToks in, and I'm like, all right, guys.
Oh yeah.
How did you do?
It's
Like, you can't put the phones down.
that's exactly how it is, but it's like, yeah, we used to be able to because
The internet used to be a space like you could tap out of. Like you
Yeah.
said, it used to be like you would go in your computer, and then once you're off, you were disconnected.
Yeah.
You would go to the library, and once you're away, you're disconnected. Like,
Yeah.
now we have it 24/7 on us in our
we
pocket.
touched on that a little bit last episode where we were talking about like getting our news and stuff, like feeling included when we're online versus back then. Like if you were online, you were like, what are you doing online? Like how are you
Yeah.
online 24/7?
Yeah.
Now it's like,
like
how
you
are you
were a
not-
hermit. You were disconnected from the world.
When guys are like, I don't have an Instagram, I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Like you don't have an Instagram? Like how do you keep in touch with people? Like
Do you think you could do no social media?
if I didn't have a social media, nobody would hear from me.
Yeah.
You would not know what's happening in my life. Like even just like having a close friends, I tell it's all on the close friends. That's how most of my friends like
I
keep in
miss
contact with
Snapchat
me.
from like 2018.
Private stories.
I miss private story Snapchat. Like,
It'll never be the same. And nothing will ever compare.
it will never be the same.
Why did Snapchat like fall off and die?
It did. Like, nothing is on Snapchat
I only have it
anymore.
to, like,
but
keep
you know,
my memories.
Snapchat pays crazy.
I
Those
know.
influencers, that's why they be posting
I
them
know.
hour-long
And
stories.
I would post on Snapchat all day long. When I was like in 7th or 8th grade, when Snapchat like just started the feature where you could post more than 10 seconds, I posted like up to 1,000 seconds
I would
on my
post
story
all-
just because I wanted to see
in
the number
college,
1,000.
we had our phone out 24/7. Like, I have a video of every day of everything we did
Every
in
day.
college. Every single day.
Every day.
A play-by-play of everything we did every
Every
single
day.
hour.
And it's like when TikTok came along, it was bad.
Like, it was
The
horrible.
TikToks I have from like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, like so crazy.
It's so horrible. Like,
We could not put the phones down even.
we could not
5,
put the
6
we're
years
here we
ago.
are ranting about putting the phones down. We cannot put the
We're
phones
in too
down.
deep, and that's how they got us.
And honestly, we're here now. Like,
It's like, so how do we adjust and how
What
do
can
we
you do?
adapt?
We practice mindfulness, like we said last time,
I know,
and
we
we do what we
Go
can,
outside and we touch grass here and there.
and that's all we can do. What am I doing this weekend?
Yes. What are your weekend plans?
We are cleaning my house. I need to clean so bad. I need a good deep clean, like from the baseboards to the ceiling fan. I need a great deep clean. I got this gift from my mom, so I might go visit her and drop it off. And yeah, that's all my plans. Nothing too crazy. How about you?
I'm going to Philly
Ooh!
to see Meek Mill and friends.
Okay, who you going with?
I'm going by myself.
Solo traveler?
A little solo trip.
We
to
love
Philly.
that.
I love Meek Mill. You know what happened last time I went to Meek Mill and
That's
friends?
tea. Would you ever tell that?
I would tell it maybe on like our 50th episode.
50th episode?
Maybe if we
Yeah.
build that rapport.
Yeah, because
But
that story's
the
tea.
best night of my life. And I love Meek Mill. I know all the songs. He just hasn't released like who's his set list.
Yeah.
Or what's his set list, like who are the friends.
Yeah.
So next week I'll come back and give all the lore that I can.
Period.
But yeah, girl.
Yeah. That's it.
Dare I say until next time?
Until next time.
Guys, thank you so much
You know?
for watching. Please be sure to follow us on Instagram.
Yes. and on TikTok.
And subscribe to our podcast.
Please.
Like, comment,
Subscribe.
do all the things, please.
And yeah, that's a wrap.
Until next time, guys.